We interrupt this program to bring you...
I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye. Chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss the sweet Kanye, chop up the beast Kanye. I gotta say, at that time I like to meet Kanye. See, I invented Kanye, it wasn't any Kanye. And now I look around and there's so many Kanyes. I used to love Kanye, I used to love Kanye. I even had the pink polo, I thought I was Kanye. What if Kanye made a song about Kanye? Call I miss the old Kanye. Man, that be so Kanye. That's all it was, Kanye. We still love Kanye, and I love you like Kanye loves Kanye.
Alright, topic of the day is Dragon Age. It is March 13th, 2026. And by seeing this title, you probably could get a guess of what I'm going to talk about, which is Dragon Age. Dragon Age, the franchise. I will talk about a little bit of origins, but I'm mostly finna go about the current state of Dragon Age, which is it's in a very dire situation. Some may consider it dead at this point. If you don't know what Dragon Age is a fantasy franchise that was built off the companies such as BioWare. It was the one. I think it's the one fantasy franchise that they built next to, really after Mass Effect, since they wanted to go into the medieval fantasy field of gaming. So that led to the creation of Dragon Age. But along the way, go all the way to 2024, or was it 5? 2025 is when Veilguard released. And Veilguard killed the game. It killed the I say game. It really killed the franchise. It killed the Dragon Age franchise. It is so sad to see such a beloved like gaming IP that I heavily mess with since middle school to high school to right now. Like, it is very sad to see that it's dead. Like, the most recent video of the game was 2 months ago. Of anything Dragon Age. The lore channels gave up on Dragon Age. It's bad. It's gone, bro. At this point of life, Dragon Age is gone for now. I believe it can make a comeback. I believe it will make a comeback as soon as either EA gets done with Mass Effect and decides to go back into Dragon Age, maybe, or they drop the IP and somebody else takes it, which I hope somebody else takes it. I'm tired of EA, bro. When I say that they've really messed up Veilguard and how they made the lore of Dragon Age a little. They fucked up a lot of the mystique that certain parts in the lore had by giving it a certain answer. Like, I'm not gonna go into spoilers, but it's a certain thing that is revealed in Veilguard that I feel like shouldn't have been put the way they put it, like the way they stated it, or just the way they revealed it. I feel like that shouldn't have been the direction that they went with how they wanted to do that. But the state of Dragon Age is very, very, very dire. And when it was leading up to the release of Veilguard, you could say that it was starting to get a little overhated, because ever since they released the trailer during the summer Gamescom or whatever it was, that trailer was released with a lot of hate towards the game, and it kind of ruined what hype Veilguard had. but it didn't affect me. I still had hope. I still liked it. I still didn't really look at it as like a very bad game. But certain people were starting to hate on it. Just started the trend of the very aggressive grifters on Twitter and online for sure that started calling Dragon Age woke, which again, if you ever play Dragon Age, it ain't too far from what the title of woke is, which is, I'm assuming, very progressive. Dragon Age is a very progressive video game. Origins is one of the best Dragon Ages you can get, but even in Origins is very progressive with how it's going. But move that aside, it released with a very I guess you could say aggressive. It released with such aggressive hate towards it. Like people were already ready to give the shit a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, like bad reviews off the jump. But it released with good reviews. Velgar released with good reviews, and it was looking like it was honestly one of the best Dragon Ages you could in recent history. Until people who weren't like, I guess I don't know how to say it, but in simple terms, dick riding. People who weren't dick riding for EA. There were certain people that like Maddie Plays, and there were certain lore channels that were saying that it was kind of iffy. But the people that played all the Dragon Ages did not mess with this game. And certain people who haven't played all of it but still delve into it, seeing that it was something off with, number one, the writing. The writing is not good. It is not good. It is really a big letdown because that's really what Velgar needed for it to hit the point, hit the goal. But that was really the downfall of this franchise. I was hoping it would get further than this, but it did not. It absolutely did not get to the point that I wanted it to, and I'm sadly disappointed in BioWare. That's all. But Velgar has been through development hell for damn near a decade. Like, it's been switched around so much that this was bound to happen. This result was bound to happen, which is why certain people weren't surprised by the result of Velgar. But yeah, that's the end to, like, that's most I can come up with when it comes to this Velgar story. There may be a more deeper tone to it. I'll probably, if I find any, I'll probably put some in the description below. But that's really my opinion about it. It's sad to see one of my favorite franchises die out, and hopefully it comes back to life and hopefully do a Merrick prequel, or not, heck, even I'll go back to the first Grey Wardens, or go to the fourth Blight, I think it was. The fourth Blight with the elf. Either those two. But let's just, or they could possibly. I just really don't want to. Yeah, no, I don't mess with Velgar at all. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to yap about. Appreciate anybody for watching. Appreciate you for staying up to this point of the video. Hope y'all have a good one. Stay smooth and stay blessed. Peace.